Hello everybody and welcome back to Hollow Knight. Hope you're doing good. Last time we went back to the ancient basin to descend further down into the abyss where our kind, the Shades, seems to have resonated from, or at the source, our home. It was a rather unsettling home, but we travelled through and got the Shade Dash, allowing us to dash through basically any material through the shadows. We then went up and battled Lost Kin to get some Dream Essence, and finally ended up at Fog Canyon where we finally got the map and unlocked our final spell, the Hallowing Wraiths, I think it was called. And now with that, it is about time, with all of our utility finally unlocked, to go deal with the Dreamers. First on the agenda being, I believe the name Monomon over here. Does that? Oh no. Weird, it uses only one of the Dreamer masks. For the key there. Interesting. Maybe it changes when you're closer to another Dreamer, because it's currently the one we're going after. Which is pretty thematic. Over here. I don't need to pass through you, I can just dodge through there. Okay. We'll have to head back up to Ow Conifer. Ow, okay, wow. Ow. It's fine. It's fine. We'll brute force our way through it. Not the way I intended, but hey, it works. And we don't have to worry about the acid anymore. Isma's Tear is so good. I love that ability. So we're going to have to go around here and down to get to where we want to go. Did you do it? Actually, I think there's a shortcut. Okay, I know what did that, but I could not for the life of me think of what it was at the moment. Yes, so these orange, like these bubbles of orange, I guess, balls in them, explode when touched or impact. So, and it's probably what killed these poor dudes. So just go around them and ignore them, much like with the big jellyfish. Because I believe that explosion, ow, also does 2 lots of damage, and it's just not very kind. Heading on up here, we have a secret to the left. Right, this area is very Oh. Wait, did you dissolve? Oh my god, wait, so if I... Okay, if I to get above you, if I like pogo you into the acid... Oh, it dissolves your explodey core! You don't explode when I do that! Oh, that is so good to know. No, that is death. So yeah, watch out, all of these glowing eggs will explode. There's one even hidden up there, look at it. That's so cheeky and that still almost hit me. So you have to be very precise moving through here. Having the Shade Dash, of course, helps a lot. Okay, note to self, you cannot dash through them, so... Oh, you have to be very good at dashing. There was one down here, oh my god. Very good at dashing, have lots of soul on you. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this! That is so cruel. I've got how much I hate this room. Okay, we're done. We got to it. We got a bubble. What did we get? Charm Notch. Okay, actually, that's really worth it. Right, okay. Yeah, you should do this, as much as I was about to say. Maybe it's not worth doing it if it's just a... funky old charm, but no, it's a charm notch, so highly recommend doing that. Unfortunately, as much as I wish I could say don't. Well, okay, I thought I could tank the second hit there with my invincibility frames. I guess I was wrong. On to the right, just exploring through this place as we go. Oh, we're back at the fungal waste, and yous die in one hit now. I don't remember this path. This is potentially another way into thingy. What's stopping us from going through here, usually? Oh, Isma's Tear, huh. So I guess there's 2 ways in here, as long as you have acid resistance. Actually, wait, is this how people get in? I know there's like a speedrun thing. Okay, no. Oh wait, no, I can see that. So if you... I don't think that's possible. I know there's a speedrun way to get in here without Isma's Tear, just because it's a bit out of the way to get normally. I'm pretty sure it's at the second entrance. If we look at our map, there's actually an entrance to the Fog Canyon up here that meets with the Forgotten Crossroads. But that way is also covered with acid, but I believe you can dash over it. We're actually about to see it in a moment, because that is what is waiting for us up here. Oh! Well, that was close. Oh my god. I almost had my first proper death. Not a dream death. Oh, okay. Oh, thank god, give me the soul. Oh, let's get healed up. Really don't like Fog Canyon. Too much damage. So yeah, here's the other way. Infected Crossroads. You go through the acid here. Actually, there's no way to do it. It must be the other way that people do it with. Or maybe I'm imagining things and I made it up. But I swear there was a speedrun way to get in here without Ismist here. We've actually cleared out a bunch of the enemies here. Not all of them, though. That's quite handy. Does this lead us back? Okay, this leads us back where we came. We can dash to you. Okay. Excuse me. Looking at the ground, because I have a feeling there's an explodey bubble in here. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm happy to be wrong in that case. And head on over here, and we're here at the Teacher's Archives. Hello, Quirrell. Isn't this a fancy looking place? Doesn't this kingdom just abound with surprises? A building atop an acid lake. Despite the sight, I can't help but feel familiarity. That was a tough one for me to say. Something stirs in my mind, though I can't yet tell what. I thought it my lust for discovery that led me here, but now there seems something else. This building beckons me. Odd, I can feel it calling. Dare I head in? Why not? I'm about to head in. But first, before we head in, actually, if we come back up here and hold down our crystal dash, there is a cheeky grub hidden over here. Very, very well hidden. And we can unlock the shortcut here, which means we can now get in through this way now, which is so much easier than going through basically the majority of Fog Canyon. Let's head inside. Teacher's Archives. It is very, very alchemy, very like lab feeling in here. We've got a bench up here, which we are going to gladly take. And let's have a look at that map. Nope, can't do it there. Ah, look at that. Beautiful. Just got one path down at the bottom we've not really explored. And down we go. Oh. Got to deal with these guys. They really like their electric butterflies, don't they? Climb to the walls. Watch out. Always be wary in this area. Oh wow, okay, no, maybe you do just need Ismist here to do the streamer. Actually, no, you could very easily just come here and crystal dash, right? Yeah. Head down here. And this is suspiciously large, and what's that in the lake? I wonder what this could be. Boss fight time! We've got Umu here. Ow! First attack spawns a bunch of electric, essentially the same electric effect as the butterflies, and we'll just summon regular ones about the room. Unique thing is, we can't actually hurt this boss. Our nail can't penetrate their dome, big old dome. What we have to do is wait for our buddy Quirrell here to get the hit, and then we can get our own hits off when it's deflated. Oh! It's very good to get Descending Darks off and other spells just because they do more damage than the nail, but it can be very hard to do. Oh, how did we not get hit there? We could maybe try and get a Dream Nail off here to get Soul. Nice. Light for Monomon. Yeah, that's the name of the Dreamer, Monomon. So, oh, you're doing this one. Yeah, I can get a heal off here. Apparently not. Oh, wow. Hey, Quirrell, can you give me a hand? This is going very poorly. Okay, it's this one. This one's the easiest one to dodge, I find. Quirrell. Come on. There we go. Bonk, bonk. How am I messing that up? Okay, get away. trade to heal. Okay, finally! A decent spot to heal. That took far too long and I am getting greedy, aren't I? It's probably best to just have horizontal movement for that bit. That attack. Oh, you did it again without me noticing. Quirrell! Oh! Neat! Wow, you don't have a lot of health. Or maybe it was Descending Dark. I can't tell. Umu has been defeated. Another boss added to the God tuner. That was dangerously close and it really shouldn't have been, but oh well. What's the fun of this game without a little bit of, oh, these are words. Without a little bit of suspense. King Light M, Growth, Ink, Kind, Flow, All Think, N, Field, Old Light MS. Well, yeah, I'm not enjoying reading that, okay, I'll just leave that there for a moment. You can read that, I don't like trying to read that. Heading down here. I think it's just a bit sort of like broken up lore. Or like broken wordy lore, but not quite sure for what. I actually don't really know the lore of this whole place in general, this teacher's archive. Inspect. Something glows within the tank. Let's dream it. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Okay, I'll get there. Stop staring at me, Quill. Like, I can't do it properly if you're staring at me. Okay. We can't actually do it yet. Did she call you too then? I realize it's no coincidence we arrived together. Though much of my memory is blank, this place I recall. Within these chambers, the teacher sought to store the kingdom's knowledge, and at its core she stored herself. To save Hollowness, the teacher willingly became a seal, but upon herself she enacted an additional protection. Though I cannot recall what's happening, I played a part in that feat. She called me here now to reverse that protection, all in aid of you. It's actually the mask of the dreamer there I was holding. Or no, just a mask to be made like it. Ah! You okay, Crow? You okay? Do not hesitate, the choice to reform was hers, not mine. She knows what you would do and seems to welcome it. Odd. Especially with what happened earlier. The figure sleeps within the tank. Not anymore, wakey wakey! Time to wake up, no more dreaming. Back here again. That's a bit bright. Hello. So if you actually dream them first, you get some dialogue. For diversity, a seal. A world forever unchanging. The seals must break forever. And I don't think we can dream them anymore. No, it just repeats, okay. So we actually have to attack to break the seal. And then with that, we collect their dream essence. Nope, that's not it. We absorb the dream essence by holding charging soul, which is essentially how we heal ourselves. So right click in this case. Dun. Boom. There it goes. That's a really stunning visual. Simple, but I like it. And with that, the first time one of the seals has broken. So actually, fun fact, if you break a seal first before going to defeat the broken vessel, that will be the new trigger, or that will trigger the infected crossroads, which is what we have now. Either defeating your first dreamer, doesn't matter which one, or defeating broken vessel will trigger the infection to seep out into forgotten crossroads, and change all the enemies to be a little bit nasty, a little bit nastier. Quirrell, the madam's life is extinguished, and with it her seal breaks. It's a heavy thing you attempt, but I've seen your prowess up close, and she too believed you capable. Be on your journey then, and allow me rest of time. With that deed complete, I begin to feel my age. Oh, okay, you rest up, buddy. And we shall make our way out of this institute. But yeah, first dreamer down, Monomon. Oh, it's the butterflies. A tank full of charged Lumaflies. Oh, that counts as a beast journal entry. That's cool how things you can't kill still get like entries. It does make it more annoying if you try to complete the journal. But I find it's really cool, and if you ever pay attention to it, there's a lot of cool nitbits and lore. I should probably read it more often. Get to know the names of all the enemies, but I really like the Hunter's Journal. I've actually completed it once before. I think there's an achievement with it. It's not actually too bad. You actually get a lot of it done by travelling about. Not really by accident, but just like over the course of playing. Come on, let's try not to get hit. Perfect, there we go. And I guess next up, we probably have time to do one more dreamer. In the form of you. I actually don't remember your name. Over at the City of Tears. Which we should probably be best doing the King's Station. Which actually isn't too far away, so let's not do a skip. Let's just head on over here. Drop down. Actually, something I should probably cover. I didn't interact with it personally, just because, kind of forgot about it, to be honest. But, there's a feature we never really played around with. Over here. Over here, you have the totally not suspicious, trustworthy banker. Have you reconsidered opening an account? Losing Geo is a terrible thing. You'll be much more confident out there in the big, dangerous world knowing it's safe with me. So we are going to open an account. Thank you, Millie Bell. So, usually if I've seen my friends play this game, I try to play along with this. But Millie Bell here can't be trusted. It's like, you can store Geo here, and come back to it later on. Which can be handy if you do it at low amounts, but Millie Bell here is a bit of a scammer. If you put a certain amount in here, I can't remember what it is, maybe above 300 Geo? Might be more. If you put enough money in here, Millie Bell here actually will eventually take it and run off. You'll come back and one time she's not here, and all your Geo is gone. So, with that in mind, I am actually going to put all of my Geo in here. All 3,050. Now, the reason I'm doing this is not because I'm crazy, not because I've lost my mind. Millie Bell here will disappear, and I'm actually curious if it's going to be as soon as I rest at a bench. Should we explore that? Maybe not now. We'll come back at a later time. So Millie Bell is definitely going to squander off with all of our Geo. But you can actually find her again somewhere in the City of Tears. And when you do, you get a bit of a payout. You can collect your money again with some large, pretty decent interest on it actually, which is ironic. Well, not ironic, it's like banks work with the interest, but more than like a 1.2% interest, like more like a 30% interest or something. It's actually kind of insane. But yeah, so essentially, knowing it in mind, you can put money in Millie Bell's bank and you will get a big, like, draw out. You'll get all of it back with more added onto it. So it's actually worth putting a large amount in there when you don't need Geo. We don't really need it right now at the moment. Although I may come to regret that, but I'm sure we'll get more. We still have Greed on. The Greed Charm. With the double jump we can actually head up here, and this is how we actually get to the streamer. The single lonely little route. Yeah, so we'll come across Millie Bell again and get all of our money back. So, oh, that is like a gate. I forgot, this place can be a little bit like a maze. You. Oh, look at that, we're already starting to make our Geo back. Well, maybe not in large amounts, but getting there. So yeah, you typically need the wings to get through this area. Again, I think you can definitely do without, but it just helps. Get that. Do down one more slash. Oh, having an upgraded nail against these guys in particular is so nice. How are you not dead? Finally. That took so long. Oh yeah, we got the Halloween Shriek. Now actually we can do that. Unlock that door. How do we open you up? Oh no, that unlocked that door. Nice. Bonk. Bonk. Broken left. Got one of yous. Descend in the dark. Head on up. Open you, and what's over here? Secret? Do show. What you got? Oh no, this is just a way up. Oh, okay. I didn't realize this was just a way forward. Not dealing with you, you suck. Okay, never mind, we're going to crystal dash over here and get ourselves a nice bench. Very much resting at this bench is a very good idea for what's up ahead. Because spoilers, we are going to have a tough fight on our hands. bit more tougher than Umu was back there. I say that Umu can be tough just trying to like dodge around stuff, and like if you do get damaged, you will probably struggle to get heals in. Heading up to the left, we can deal with you. Oh, it's just a way to go around. Where does this lead? Oh, it opens this bridge. Huge. That is very handy. So now we can get here from the left part of the city. Nice. Okay. Heading on up here, making our ascent to the Dreamer. Cannot hide from us. We shall shatter these seals. That looks like a way forward. Was I right? No, that is the way forward, I think. I'm struggling to remember. I think it's left, so we'll explore up here first. Okay, yeah, it was definitely left. So we went the right way here. Yeah, you. Oh, this is a battle arena. So do that. You're done. Get 3 hits. You do your upwards attack. You do descend and dive. Nice, that went a lot smoother. Hey, buddy. Another grub saved. Actually doing pretty well with those guys. You do typically just find a lot of them from exploring, although some, as I've demonstrated, like Fog Canyon, are very well hidden. There is an item to help you with that later on. I kind of left it for now. Oh, you can see the grub there, actually. That's cool. Right, okay, so... up ahead here, we have an ominous big looking room. I wonder what's going to happen here. So you can just walk in here and trigger it immediately, but funny little secret. If we climb up here, no, is it here? Oh wait, no. There we go. We have to hit this. This is a breakable ceiling, and over here we have a chandelier rope. If you hit this with your nail, you can actually trigger that chandelier to fall and make this fight quite a bit easier. I'm not going to do it in this case because I just like doing this fight normally. Although I've definitely done it in places like speedruns and that. It's quite handy for. Because this is a mandatory fight, you have to do this fight. But yeah, you can make that chandelier fall and make this a lot easier. So of course we get blocked off, and the evil butterflies from above come down and possess these armor. Actually, I think these are just beings. It's not just empty armor. The Watcher Knights, these guys like to bounce about and roll into the wall. I just try to keep an eye on where they are. Shade Dash helps a lot here. We also have a lot of upgraded stuff. After killing one, 2 more sprout up. Because what's better than 1 but 2? They can do their attacks at the same time, and typically it can just be a lot to handle. If you try to focus damage in on 1 at a time, you can get a lot of damage in, especially Descending Dark. Especially when they're gripped up like this. This is actually huge for Descending Dark value. God, you guys love to roll about, don't yous? If they get off screen, you've got to be careful of that, because they could just roll in from a distance. We are doing quite well here, but we have like fully upgraded our stuff, nails, and most of our spells. We've got what's considered to be one of the strongest spells upgraded, so. But these guys, again, just can be rough, because look, that is a lot to manage there, what attacks they're doing, trying to figure out what type of roll they're doing, and whatnot. But once you've done them enough, you do start to get the hang of it. They only really have the jumping roll attack, a regular swing, which you have to be careful of. That one tends to get most people, and then they like roll across the stage. But yeah, with that we can continue forward. So the chandelier, if you knock it down, will actually crush one of the Watcher Knights before they get resurrected, making the fight a lot easier to handle. And look at that, we get rewarded with a plethora of money, lots and lots of geo. And you're going to be like a Hollowness crest? Yes, you are, Hollowness seal. We're actually going to make our geo back fairly quickly already. The Watcher Knight's down, we head to the apex of this tower. It's a nice place. Very serene, peaceful. He's very nice. Got a watchtower up here. Watchtower? Spyglass. Can look at the city below, and this just goes to show how high up we are in the city. Also just how high the buildings are in general. You don't really get to see like that type of view of the city, but we are incredibly high up. The highest point you can get in the city without breaking into the next layer. And we have the Dreamer, and the Dreamer's servant who... Sorry, buddy. Don't want you getting in the way. He's resting peacefully. A sleeping figure lays atop the stone plinth. Much like before, Dreamnail. And here we are again. Hello there. I can't remember your name, sorry. I know the other one. I know there's Hera and Monomon, I can't remember yours. For King Beloved, to sleep, to serve. You have no legs. Bonds must remain. Remain. Is that all you're gonna say? Remain. Sorry, but those bonds are getting undone. We must defeat this evil, not seal it. Because sealing it... I always forget it's this part. Sealing it is not working. It's already infected the entire Forgotten Crossroads, so... Goodbye to your seal. And the bombs weaken. Only one more Dreamer lies between us and facing this evil, this corruption within the Black Egg. Now that I think about it, there's actually technically 2 more things I should probably do before we fully go for the final. But for now, let's continue on with the Dreamers. We actually have a nice painting here of the city from up here. Quite nice. Okay, I think that is a good point to end it. We've already taken out 2 of the Dreamers, who actually weren't very far away, all things considered, leaving us just with Hera, who is the polar opposite, incredibly far away, and we've never been near. We've only gotten... We've never gotten close, actually. It's miles away. So we will be tackling that next time, and then there's 1 or 2 more things I'd like to do that will affect our sort of final battle within the Black Egg. And I'd like to get that done before truly heading towards the final boss of the game, waiting for us all the way back in the first area, the Forgotten Crossroads. But that's for the future. For now, I hope you enjoyed the video, hope you have a good day, and I will catch you guys later. Goodbye!